All right. Dit is the Pretzelflatio Skyrim Retro Jazz Show episode 1. It is today the 29th of January 2019. We will venture into a modded version of Skyrim Special Edition. This is Skyrim, and even though Skyrim is different for everyone, we personally encounter this in Skyrim. It looks like we are in some kind of dungeon, or actually I know a little bit that this should be the dungeon where it begins. And in this dungeon there is a prisoner, or there could be multiple prisoners of multiple types of beings and peoples. The first one we encounter is an Argonian. The Argonian has two genders, male or female. They are female Argonians and male Argonians loaded into this prison. Each gender has a symmetrical number of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different Argonians loaded into this prison. 10 male Argonians and 10 female Argonians. What we are going to do is to free the first one we encounter, which was the male Argonian, the first male Argonian. And we see there are different options. It seems we can change the appearance of the Argonian at will. Yet we are not going to mutilate the Argonian prisoner. Gonna leave him be, and he will be our avatar in the world of Skyrim. We possess then, in a certain sense, from our dimension of time, space, into his dimension of time, space, the digital dimension of Skyrim, on a different planet, a different place, rendered in a computer system. Let's not say we will possess the prisoner. We will try to become his eyes, his ears, his hands, his feet, so we can guide him through the land of Skyrim. We encountered Argonian prisoner 1, Argonian male, accept. At first, you must configure some of the options that are important for the digital rendered world in which our prisoner is loaded into, which we encountered him. Today, the month is the first month and the 29th day and here where I am in 3D space and reality space, the hour is 0 and we do not know when was the birthday of the prisoner. The prisoner doesn't know either. Actually, our spirit can leave the body and have an outer body experience. We, the guiding consciousness of the Argonian, I hear someone. We are in a prison. It seems there's a little gate and it is locked. There's someone whispering. Nobody responds to my pounding on the door. Our goal is to free the Argonian, actually not only from the cell, but maybe eventually even get them out of Skyrim somehow. If you know what I try to say, we try to free the loaded character.
Approach, my child, and choose where your new life shall begin.
I know these options from before. The one wants to escape the cell. An outlaw. No, he's not an outlaw. He's not a vigilant. Is he camping in the woods? If actually the statue is supposed to give us the option to make a choice of reappearing into the world after going to the bed. So we know that when we give our wish to the statue where we want to be in the freedom out of the cell, we will be transported to another place once we activate the bed or when the Argonian goes to sleep. So this is quite, we want to find out why this person is in the cell and what kind of cell this is. So actually the prison people that must have imprisoned him have somehow put a statue here which can talk or through some kind of technology, and where the avatar can make
and choose where your new life shall begin.
So the avatar can make a choice where to reappear. So there is some. So he has a choice to stay in the prison cell, or choose one of the options, and he cannot escape because he does not have any lock picks to take open the door. But do we want to escape the cell because we do not know what is behind the doors of the cell? So we can choose a profession. somehow it seems an outlaw or a vigilant or someone who's just camping. Or go with the vanilla start, we will just skip because there's some fighting going on. And it just it's nice that there is the choice. I'm not a soldier in the army. I'm not a patron in a local inn. I could be a patron at a local inn. So if I go if I take this choice and then go into the bed, I will awake as a patron at a local inn. The people that imprisoned the Argonian must have some kind of mercy towards him to give him this choice. But then I wonder why he is imprisoned. Did they kidnap him? And I think clearly one would want to escape the cell. And actually I know the way. I want to escape this cell. That is the only thing that's on the mind of the Argonian right now. Because of course one can go to sleep. But who will know that the captors will keep their word? At least the prisoner was not mutilated. So I actually feel fear for what is outside of the cell. Because we play with permadeath, when this prisoner dies, he is not going to return in any episode of Skyrim Retro Jazz Explorations into Skyrim. So he must comply. And the most easiest thing would be, I'm a patron at a local inn.
Which inn are you a patron of?
Which inn? And we must choose a city. And actually I do know all the cities. And there's a lot of them. What would be the safest city? I wonder. Or the best city? To start this kind of adventure. So actually it's not only about escaping Skyrim, it's just about understanding Skyrim. That is what it's about. I want to try to understand what is going on in Skyrim. What is Skyrim? What is a simulation? So it says here, even surprise me, and surprise me would take away my choice. It signals a kind of friendliness towards the captors. Maybe a boastful way of scoffing with the captors or something. Out in this miserable situation. My favorite place in Skyrim has to be Markhart. Well, actually you have to think about where would an Argonian be welcome, and actually that would be not in the Stormcloak areas, but in the Imperial areas. So we will choose an Imperial city or a neutral city where the Argonian prisoner can start to live his exploration life. And we are exploring Skyrim through the avatar, the prisoner. I did not want to give him a name because he will know his name himself, probably. So that's why I did not give him a name. Solitude, the capital of the Imperial Skyrim. Yes, let's choose that.
Even the lowest among us can rise to greatness.
I will trust because it is in the end a statue of Mara, so it must be all a kind of peaceful thing. It must be a peaceful thing. So where was the prison? We don't know. Where in Skyrim was his prison? We don't know. And first we have to disable sounds. We enable all the sounds. We enable all the sounds because that's awesome. It's like a mod with awesome sounds to make us more immersed, to be able to better analyze how special Skyrim can be. So we enable all the sounds. Okay. I'm a patron at a local inn. Even have my own room. Says the inner voice of the Argonian. The nice thing is that my consciousness can leave the consciousness of the Argonian and go out of his body. So now we will check the items. An iron club, just in case. Equip it. Silver garnet ring, silver ring. A lockpick, alright. And all kinds of items that might come handy in the future. Now let's see what magic skills he got. Flames and healing. We will equip them or put them in the quick menu, just in case. A local inn and Solitude. So basically, I do not want to interact too much with the NPCs. I just want to try to explore and see what I can find in the wilds. Oh, let's see, does he have any cash on him? Some septims. Septims is the currency in Skyrim. And in the entire how you call that? The entire empire of Cyrodiil. And every time I am triggered to say something about by something in the environment, I will try to act as natural as possible in the vicinity of the NPCs, so they will not notice that I am a user instead of another NPC. So Yes. My reasoning is actually is that
Tell them he didn't do it.
true.
Position. Or you need to go.
Traitor.
Stay there until you
Oh man,
lock the city gate.
Hi there.
somebody talks to me.
You betrayed. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
What is it?
So, my husband and I, we just got married, and I'm so happy. Right now, we need every help we can get to make our new living. I was wondering, just maybe, you're carrying a few things you don't have need for? Maybe a few knives or even dishes? Pots? Brooms? Anything at all. If you could share something we can make use of, I'd really, really appreciate it.
Yeah, I think I got that.
Thank you.
And he's not a prisoner anymore. At least not in the cell. So now he's free in Skyrim. But he doesn't have anything to give, it seems. I thought there was some food or something. She asked for pots and pans.
Oh, well, thanks for your time.
I thought I had something. Oh,
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
awesome. A letter. Items. Let's see. To the Dragonborn. Even though the Argonian is a reptilian, he does not feel. He says like, no, I am not the Dragonborn, so this letter must be for someone else. Maybe I will find the Dragonborn. Maybe I will find the true Dragonborn. This letter cannot be for me. It is for the Dragonborn, and it is sealed with a seal. So I will not open it. He must have made a mistake. So I might try to give him back the letter. I think there's something happening in the background. I heard some people calling some things, but I was kind of distracted by the courier. Oh, there's a guy, a laborer, it says here on the information screen. So it's interesting, the through our superpowers of the digital domain, we actually can see this. Maybe the Argonians are more technologically enhanced by a he has some information panels in his view. Might have been implanted somehow. Well, to make it logical. So actually I'm going to decide to just go to settings, because I want to be even more immersed into it, so I can get more to the bottom of the weirdness of Skyrim. So I will just take the HUD opacity and I just take away the crosshair, take away the subtitles, the general subtitles, because who does see subtitles in his peripheral vision? Not real people. That must be some kind of so it makes it more immersive, I guess, so that's why I do it. Okay, this is a shop. I'm going into the shop and see if I can buy some useful things. Oh no, it's closed. The shop is closed. So maybe so what do I do? I'm a patron at a local inn. Okay, so let's go back to the inn. Sleep a little bit again and hope that I don't end up in another place. And Then in the morning we go to the shop and buy equipment. So just act normal. I'm just gonna walk up to the counter and see if I can get a room. Who's this guy? It seems the proprietor is not here.
Yes?
Maybe I'll just have to wait it out then. Maybe I'll just have to wait it out. So I'm a patron at a local inn. There's a glitch in the Skyrim matrix, it seems. If we could call it like that. Yeah, so we are in Skyrim. Patron at a local inn, Argonian. And we hear some laughter, some people. The innkeeper is not there, so we cannot get a room. Cannot order a drink. Everybody is looking in another direction. Nobody's looking at me. They all kind of seem to ignore me. I'm sitting here. So maybe the Argonian is not welcome. They all seem to turn their back to him. So maybe this is not the place to hang out, and we don't even will spend our money in this place. Our septims. We'll just walk out of the gate and walk away. We're just gonna walk away. We're just gonna walk away. These people did not seem friendly to the Argonian. They were all ignoring him. A guard is walking with me. So basically we will have to find our equipment in the wilds. We do not want them to notice that. Well, I think the game registers, the NPCs register the behavior of the user. So it would register if I start running or if I walk, and I expect it will react according to it. There's a carriage. I hear a wolf in the distance.
Fight. Get him. Kill him.
There's something happening. Did that guy say kill him? Kill who? There was a fight. Where was the fight? So there's a woman with a flute. There's a carriage. She's playing the flute as if she is soothing the Argonian. She's soothing the Argonian and pointing the way with the flute. I will try to communicate, but not through dialogue, but through the movement of the avatar. So it looked to me as if the flute points to the left. The flute points to the left. I was considering if I should take one of the carriages to another town, but actually I wouldn't do that because it's nighttime, and in nighttime it's dangerous to go with the carriage. You wouldn't want the driver to go through that kind of thing. Or what could happen, and the person with the flute kind of pointed this direction, so we'll see what is here. There are animals, clearly pigs, a little one and a big one. How nice. There's some lavender. Just go down this path. And maybe somewhere I can find some kind of well, treasure. Maybe I can find some treasure. And maybe in that treasure there are some equipment which I can then use or sell. And also I can pick some herbs, and then I might use them or sell them to a vendor in one of the cities. You know what? I think I will go out all night, out of the city, and in the morning I will return, and then with the herbs and all these things I will just buy equipment. And then I see what I will do further. So I'm actually experiencing Skyrim now through setting goals outside of the... Wow, what's this? This is a very special person. Hello, person. I also wonder if the game registers. Well, oh shit. This is a special person. I will nod at the person to see. I nod at the person, at the NPC or the avatar of an NPC or... If I'm basically trying to signal. I try to signal the NPCs that I'm of goodwill by making a little bow. Because of course they cannot hear me. That would be ridiculous. Even though I am talking to a microphone which is connected to the machine which is rendering this world. I think running can be an option now. Not a lot of people. You know, if you would be on a road at night and you see someone running up towards you, that would be kind of something which would startle a person. So what I do if when I see a person, I always try to I slow down. Actually, I slow down because I need to take these herbs. So I'm actually hoping to find something which sparks my interest and makes me forget the goal or something. The goal was to escape Skyrim. Well, maybe let's not say escape Skyrim, but let's say try to survive Skyrim as long as possible. I do not know if the character can escape Skyrim. Maybe that was too far of a reach. But actually, I know it's kind of the theory is actually that through engaging with this software, I am able to how you say that, project myself into the digital avatar of the Argonian prisoner, through which I can experience this 3D environment. Ooh, mushrooms. It's just about exploring. I'm just looking around. These are different herbs and different plants which one can gather for use in alchemy. It doesn't seem that dangerous, as nothing violent happened until now. People always say like, oh, games are violent, and it's but it's actually not what this game is necessarily. This game does not need to be violent. This game can be, actually, it's true, it can be anything you want. It can be hardcore RPG. So I think the things like the main quests and all these things is just like to learn you the skills, how to navigate and defend in this world. And after you learn and defend, have learned all the skills, then it becomes interesting, because at that point, the world itself begins to speak, and so first one plays through the whole game. When it came out around 2011, I think I got it early, and I actually just went through the game as if it was Call of Duty. Just doing all the quests just in one straight line, just going for it, grinding, and it was really adventurous and really a power trip fantasy. But that made me learn skills, the basic skills of the combat in the game, which is important. Like there are many dangers in this world, not at the moment, though. Oh, I hear a wolf, but then again, it's far away, and I am on the main road. There's a boat. Oh, maybe there's something. Maybe, let's see. I should be careful if there's people and they see me. They might not always be friendly. I don't see anything. Oh yes, there's someone walking. Walking on the deck of the ship. So, well, I'm not gonna go there. I'm just gonna go ahead and explore more. Just go down this road, up this hill, up the road. So at first you go through the Call of Duty style play style of Skyrim, because it feels like a shooter actually a lot, like a close combat shooter, and you kind of through that you get familiar with the defense aspect of it. And then the next playthrough you might that it might be different, but at one point I learned more and more and more, and the game opened up more and more to me, and that I find amazing. And I see there's some kind of being over there. Just gonna be careful, slowly crouch towards it. It doesn't seem to attack me. Some kind of canine dog-like creature. I'll just take some berries here. Doesn't seem to mind. So I try to signal. I don't need to signal anything. Seems so. What does it do? Who? Oh, there's someone coming over there. Maybe just. Oh no. It's a small one. It's a little pup. But it bites. Maybe I should run a little bit. Run from it. Okay. So actually at one point I developed into a playstyle where I just discover all the time things which are just crazy. Like this is crazy, like how this animation, it's really realistic. It did attack. Let's see what it is. What does it say? Let's look at it. Like a small dog or wolf type being. Well, I think it's bad luck to take berries from where something died. So I will not do that. I'll walk on down the road. So what if we suppose that somehow this is digital life? That I'm actually exploring a living digital world with living digital beings. It's not, maybe that was the conclusion that I tried to work through some kind of series, but actually that's kind of what I feel in it, and I will just try to show you somehow through doing these series, just understand this experience. These trees are really high. It's really immersive. Okay, there's someone, a child. It's with a sword. I've never seen this in Skyrim. Not at any playthrough I've ever seen something like this. He seems to be hitting in the air. Training. Little boy. In the wilderness. So it's not that dangerous in here. This young man could have taken that little wolf pup for sure. I've never encountered this. It does not want to seem to talk. I won't bother this kid. A beautiful night sky. Beautiful modded night sky. Let's see. Wow. Oh, a castle. I'm intrigued. I'm going to that castle. I'm going to that castle. There's a flag. Suddenly I remember this is an Argonian, and Argonians can breathe on the water. So, water. Awesome, he can swim on the water. There's a flag. I'm just going to try to reach that flag. There's some beings on the... There's some beings on this stone. And I will not touch them because they're beings on a stone. I'll try to not disturb any of the beings. Some crabs over there. Mud crabs. They are called mud crabs, but they hide in the mud. See, they don't really attack me from this distance. So I go up to the flag. And there's some ore. Well, that's interesting. First I go to the flag. And there is a skeleton. There's actually a bandit. Are those bandits? They're looking for something or someone. I'll stay out of that. So I go to this. I want to know if there's anything on the skeleton. No. Well, let me just jump down here. Quite interesting. That was interesting. Maybe I should get a closer look at that camp that I saw over there, I guess, somewhere. Hey, I see something really nice. A green shimmer on the distance. Green. I see something green. Even reflects in the water. That's a screenshot. I will that's the next goal. Let me just get some of this grass here. Oh, there's the camp. Let's get closer. I find also these rock structures interesting. These rock structures. I mean, it's kind of look like, I don't know what it looks like. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Oh, this is sad as well. A wolf. No, a fox. A fox with an arrow in it. So these people, they killed that fox. There's a little dog walking there. I don't think they've seen... Ah, he's seen me. Or did he? I think they are hunters. That's a wolf. Okay, I might have to defend myself. Oh shit, it's actually bandits. So what I do, I just go and swim away. Even though they would have had a lot of loot, I did intrude onto their... territory, so of course they are defensive. Look at them running. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Oh shit. Oh, a deadly fish. Okay, so where do I go now? Where was that green oasis that I made? Oh, over there, a nice tree. See? Wow, it's deep. Let's look out for these fish. There's one of these fish. Let's try to evade it and have a closer look at it. So this is called a slaughterfish. Well, it did not slaughter me. Or the Argonian avatar, which my conscience is projecting into. Okay. What we got here? A tree. Some of these. Wow. He's dripping wet. And some of these things. I don't know how you call that. I'll go up to the tree. Climb up to the tree. Okay, my goal is at castle. To explore the castle. Oh wow, there's some ice underneath the surface. So basically, yeah, I went in with the premise that there's some kind of consciousness inside of the Skyrim, like an artificial intelligence, and then I thought maybe this avatar has a right to exist. This which I'm controlling through the possession thing from my 3D realm to its digital 2D realm, or actually 3D 2D kind of thing, like from my real realm, like the material realm, to the digital realm. I think of how supposedly things that are in the higher realms are kind of doing the same with us. That was one of these ideas that also I had. Okay, there's something screaming. I want to know what it is. Let's see. There's something screaming. Okay. Didn't find the being. What was I saying? I was saying something. So my goal is to get to that castle, check it out, what's in the castle. Maybe if there's some people that will accept the Argonian, some make a friendly gestures, to just see what happens if I go to this castle. Wow, this is an epic adventure. This is an epic adventure. So each of these prisoners, in the beginning of this stream or recording, is so one of the Argonians. So every time if one character dies, I go to the next. So and that's how I will, or maybe it won't die. But if something happens, then I go to the next prisoner, like the Argonian. So male, and then the females, and then the next species of this planet. Because in Skyrim there are many different species, like the Argonians, the humans, and other people. Oh, a shark! Oh shit, that's fast. Gotta go really fast. A shark, that's shitty. So I have to evade the shark. Maybe if I go deeper it won't follow me. Just going deeper. Taking a look how deep it goes. So I think we hit the bottom. And there's still this shark. So here we are. Let's be careful. Okay. Let's walk like a civilized person up to the gate and see if we can enter. The reason I walk is actually because I think if someone would be looking at me through the windows of this castle, then they would kind of think like, why is that person running to the castle? Maybe it's something wrong with him. So that's why I choose to walk. Someone at the gate.
Go on, get out of here.
Go on, get out of here. Seemingly not welcome. So it is exciting. I swam all the way up to the castle and they would not let me in. Which is of course normal. It's an Argonian who comes swimming out of the sea and then asks if he wants to come into the castle. Of course people won't let him into the castle. But might there be another way into the castle? So I think that we can go back by boat and don't need to swim all the way. Take the boat and go back to the mainland. And the game crashed. So that means that's the end of our first avatar.